Austin, are you home? Oh, he's been busy. I keep seeing him in this vision, trying to kill me every time I close my eyes. What is my brother's destiny in this world?
Your brother. I know the time does not stand still. Can see the world when it's spinning, spinning. Try to pin me down, you don't have a clue. The thought of me is bigger than you know, Stop forsaking everything that I've done. Won't be breaking easily now. Tell me straight up, I don't want it, no other way, other way.
These are getting worse. I need to speak to the Oracle. But how am I gonna do that? I can't just sneak in there. Well, actually, I could just sneak in there. But I think I'll need the key. And that key is unfortunately in her place. Huh. I'm gonna have to wait till nightfall. When the moon hits, we're gonna take the key, go ask the Oracle a few questions, and try to make some sense out of all that. Is that just happen to be on fire? What is going on with all this right now? I don't even have a bucket on me. Well, it'll go out, right? Hang on, I think I got away. Let's see, I was messing with a couple very strange and unique tools. They're all by the forge. Yep, all of them. Unless I have any arrows that can... Well, actually, did I just see a bucket of water? No, I'm just seeing things. These nightmares got me a bit frazzled. Okay. Oh, wait, I do have a bucket of water. Wow. Alright, now all I need to do is get up there. Here we go. This'll do it. And as long as I tear it down afterwards, it's all fine. Just this little wood piece, not the rest. All better. Wonder what did that. Maybe it was Mario. Another one of those lightning fits. Let's see. Made a few new tools. These should help me break this down. But I guess while I'm waiting for nighttime, maybe I should make a new weapon. Because this lucky sword isn't always that lucky. Sometimes it just sprays explosives everywhere. And I don't want to blow up. I don't want to blow up camp. I don't want to blow up my brother if I have to fight him with it. And he already has his, super cool sword. I need something that can go toe-to-toe with it. Luckily, I still got my forge. And yeah, we got plenty of metal in here. So we should be able to make something. Now, if I'm going to fight with a big old sword, I'm going to need a big old sword to do it, right? Okay, I don't even know if I'm going to fight. I just got to be ready. I don't want to fight him. Well, let's see, we have a long sword. This can help us lunge into battle. Or a broadsword. I don't think a cleaver is exactly the tool for this job. This can keep groups of people at bay. Well, also, considering how poorly the last quest went, well, I mean, we got out alive. It'd be very useful to have a broadsword, so let's make one of those. we just need to have a tool rod, a sword blade, and a wide guard. Now the real question, what do I make this sword out of? The night slime's been one of the better things I have, but we can mix it up a little bit. Maybe we could use that pig iron, or we could potentially use... I have steel, I guess. If I could make it a knightly sword, that'd be pretty useful. I did find... You know what? Where is it? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Because we did find something in the Twilight Forest. We found... Well, we found those Naga scales. I swore I saw them on here, but... Ah, yeah, there they are. So, we can make Naga scale stuff with, good durability, decent attack, but a lot of speed, so it'll swing fast. And if I'm using a big weapon, then I'd like to be able to swing fast. It also gives me some abilities inside and outside the Twilight Forest. So, we should try that out. Now, I don't know if I actually forged that stuff or just kind of put it all together. So let's try using the sword blade, because I think that's the only thing that's important with this. And there we go. We can make a Naga scale sword blade. Sure. Can we do that with the handle and everything as well? No, not quite so. But it looks like it's... Yeah, we can check that stuff out later. Let's try to make the other parts. So it's a nice green thing. You know, it'd be kind of silly to put on there, but kind of great at the same time. What if we made the handle out of cactus? So every time someone's sword slides across that thing, they're gonna, you know, hit themselves with cactus. It sounds a little ridiculous for a weapon, I know. But, you know, that's what guards are for. So, yeah, that's reasonable. So we could have a nice green sword. I guess the handle color doesn't matter too much. But maybe we should sort of set up two swords just so we can compare a couple pieces. So we got all these casts here. Let's see, we got some steel, so let's see what a steel blade would look like when it comes to damage. I guess a steel handle would make sense too, if we're going with that route. And what else is in here? Ooh, some gold on there. Is gold any good for weapons? Because as a son of Apollo, it'd be nice to have some gold on it, but it doesn't look like gold is a very good... Oh yeah, of course I can't use gold. I can't cast gold into gold. I'll just make a solid brick. The only reason gold works for the casting is because it's soft, which means not the best for weapons. And of course, unless it's enchanted by a god, just wink wink, nudge nudge. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. But yeah, we also have the night slime, which is probably one of our better materials. So we'll see what that looks like, and we'll see what a blade of it looks like as well, just so we can compare all the pieces and choose the best possible weapon. So, this blade has about 4.3 damage. Well, this has 6, but this blade is much faster, and the durability is quite similar on both. So we might just use the Naga scale for its additional abilities, because, well, I don't know if we can block with this sword, because we'll usually be using a shield, but I'm not entirely sure. This seems to just give extra durability. Well, this has less durability, but, you know, spikiness. So I think we'll try that out. And maybe we'll... what has more durability? The night slime or the iron? Or the steel, rather. It's hard to say. It looks like it would be... Well, I need to compare blades, silly. Yeah, actually the night slime might be better. So let's use that night slime for a tool rod here. And then we'll make that sword a thing. And ta-da! Alright, now we just gotta combine it all together into a beautiful broadsword. So we will use, just double checking one more time, we have the regular rod, and we have this rod, which I believe is much better. This one has a higher modifier, this one has a bigger boost. Well, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Plus the pink won't look too bad with the green. What would this look like? A little boring, but this will do fine. Oh, what ability is this? Okay, yeah, it's not going to do much on this, but what'll this do? Ooh, blocking reduces more damage. You know what, just for this particular one, and since we have a lot of other night slime pieces and we can just make a night slime sword, we'll use the iron for that, and then we'll compare it to just an overall night slime sword, because I have all those pieces. There we go. So here's the two options. Wow, I really do like that cactus handle. It's right there. It's got a nice little curve to it. It's cool. So this sword does 6.3. The night slime does do more and has more durability, but I really like the cactus ability, and yeah, I think, yeah, the night slime is definitely a little harder to wield. So we have the sword. Now we just gotta sharpen it up and put some extra modifications on it. Now, since it has lower durability, I think we want to make sure that it doesn't get destroyed. So a little bit of mending moss on there is not a bad idea. Every time I use it, it'll repair itself. Then we probably also want to make it sharp, and could potentially make it light things on fire, but that would also be a somewhat bad idea considering its partial cactus and scale, which I'm not sure. I assume Naga scale's not highly flammable, but I don't know Nagas well enough. So let's get some quartz to sharpen this thing up. I think just a lot of that's probably a good idea, and we'll use the mending moss. And that should be a perfectly modified sword that hopefully doesn't look ridiculous. Yeah, the green goes with the green pretty nicely. And, ooh, that doesn't look super beautiful. Oh well. Yeah, it's still going to be very sharp. So lots of this. Sharpen this thing up as much as possible. And now we have a sword that can fight against my brother if the need arises. And then we'll just sharpen this thing up a little more later. Let's take a look. Oh, there it is. There it is, with the curved handle, with a little back guard of repairing, and with the, two colored metals sharpening this thing up. I think it'll do quite nicely. And now we just gotta test this thing out. Shadow, let's ride. Let me just get the door for you. And we're gonna go find something to test the sword out on. Now, I don't think a broadsword's the best for horse combat. Certainly spears work better, but we'll make it work. We always do. Let's see. Ah, perfect. One of those little minotaurs. Well, that didn't work too well. The damage is alright. Just a little hard to wield on horseback. Let's see. These things tend to take quite a few hits anyway. At least it's hurting me, not you, Shadow. So, oh. That's not bad at all. It already went down. Maybe we can go try it out on the target dummies, but looks like our time window is just about to arrive. This is fun distracting myself with some weapon making, but with the sun going down, I'm gonna have to steal that key. I'm gonna need to get into the Oracle. I'm gonna need to ask some questions. So what am I gonna ask? I think it has to be all about the visions. What do the visions mean? What's my brother have to do with it all? What's his destiny? What do I do about it all? I think all I got is vague questions, but it's better than nothing. Certainly better than nothing. Alright. Now, in my experience, Mrs. K is pretty nocturnal. So, I assume, with the sun being down and all, she's not sleeping. Not sleeping one bit. In fact, I don't see her sleep much at all. Which is creepy in its own aspect, but, creepy ain't a crime. So, let's see. Excuse me, are you around to help? Knock, knock. Mrs. K, are you here? I want to admit to something that I did. Okay, good. Oh, man. Those red scales, they spooked me for a second. But she's not here. She's not here. A good thing I did have to clean up those cakes, because I noticed where the eye is. Boom. There we go. The Eye of Delphine, whatever that is. This should let me get right past to the Oracle. Just gotta make sure that no one's around to look. I don't like skulking around, but I also don't like getting stabbed in the back by my brother. I think that's even worse. By quite a bit. Alright, looks like the coast is clear. Yeah, very clear. Come on, let me in. I guess putting the weapons away would probably be a good idea. There, now can I get in? Okay, perfect. Anyone see? We're clear.
You.
Oracle, oh great Oracle. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I have come seeking your great wisdom.
You already have more answers than you can understand.
Yes, but I have more questions than answers. May I ask them?
You may ask, but what you find may not be what you seek.
Thank you. I've been having visions. I ride through the underworld on Shadow. My brother is there with the broken sword and the great eclipse. What does it all mean?
It means nothing, and yet it could mean everything.
That literally doesn't answer anything. I keep seeing him in this vision, trying to kill me, every time I close my eyes. What is my brother's destiny in this world?
Your brother will become a great and terrible evil who must
No.
be stopped.
Well, then how do I do it? How can I stop my brother from stabbing me in the back?
You cannot stop the wheels of destiny from turning. You can run from it, hide away, but eventually it will always catch up to you. There is no stopping it.
Thank you for your help. It's not possible. It can't be. It can't all be true. Oh no. There's my grass. Found it. Oh, hey!
I really just saw you walk.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good defense right there. How are you doing on this fine evening?
You know, I was doing great until, I had a great little conversation with Jakey, who told me everything.
Everything?
I didn't want to believe it at first, but then I just see you walking right out of the Oracle, and now everything makes sense.
What did he say about me? What did I do this time?
Just that you've been breaking and entering into the Oracle without any permission.
I have not been breaking into the Oracle. Well,
what do you call what I just...
Okay, this is a bad example. Yes, I did just break into the Oracle, but that was the first time. Well, except for the other time I was at the Oracle, but that wasn't really breaking into the Oracle. Look, I don't really have a defense for this time, but I haven't been breaking... I'm sorry?
It seems like everything you do, you're just trying to make my life worse.
I'm not trying to make your life worse, I'm just trying to make everyone's life better.
How so? You run around here like you own this place, doing whatever you want, building whatever you want, going to the Oracle whenever you want. Everything always revolves around you.
Well, I built the stuff to help people. Like, your horse is using the stables, people are using the forge. There's all good kinds of good things coming from all this.
What do you call covering my cabin in cake?
Okay, that is, once again, another bad example. That was a dare. So I couldn't just back out of it.
To do whatever you're dared to?
Well, yeah, it was a dare. That's how truth or dare works. I said dare.
Well, I dare you to start following the rules.
Well, we're not playing truth or dare. Clearly you've not played truth or dare before. Because it's when you're playing it, that's... Oh, God. I would follow more of the rules if they were a little more clear and, well... What do you expect me to do? Just ask for permission?
That'd be nice for once.
Sometimes I try, and you're just a little hard to approach sometimes.
Well, I wonder why.
You're a little, not scary, but intimidating?
Excuse me?
Strong-willed. Strong-willed. That's what I meant to say. So, yeah. Am I in trouble?
Yes.
I just feel like you're making a big deal just because it's me. I mean, if this was any other student, I feel like you wouldn't be, waiting outside in the middle of the night just to get them in trouble. What do you have against me anyway?
Do you seriously not know?
No, you've just been an enemy to me ever since I arrived in the camp.
So you don't know any of the backstory?
No? What,
I have a hard time believing that, but just to clear everything, your father, Apollo, in order to obtain that oracle in there, had to kill my mother, and that is why I'm here, to protect it. So forgive me if it seems a little suspicious when I see you going into the oracle just whenever you want. It's my job to protect it. What? Are you gonna kill me too?
No, I didn't know that was the case. I'm sorry. I didn't know your mom was killed by my father, but I've never even met the guy. You can't blame me for everything that he's done. He's done a lot of stuff.
I think I can.
That's just not fair, though. It's just...
Life isn't fair sometimes.
Look, sometimes I just need to speak to the Oracle. If I'm having visions, then they need to be clarified. Sometimes it's life or death situations.
Then you can do it with permission.
I can't do it with permission if I'm never given permission.
You never even asked.
Well, once again, back to the whole you being a little scary thing, so I just had to, find my own way in there. But it's fine. What harm is it?
Wait. Find your own way.
Oh, no.
There's only one way to get into the Oracle.
Sure there's not a back door or something there? That, maybe it's just hidden in one of the shadowy areas? Could be.
You have it, don't you?
A dazzling smile. Why, yes, I have been accused of that before.
Do you know what that is?
Guessing you mean this thing?
That in your hand is my mother's eye.
Oh, you have those are wings. There's a big wait, this is your mother's eye? Ew.
That is. Don't just throw it on the ground. Are you serious?
What did you want it to stay in my hand? Or, wait, so would you rather? Maybe I should have placed it on the ground or just hang. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You could have just handed it to me.
Why do you have your mother's eyeball?
What do you think is protecting the Oracle? What keeps it safe?
I don't know, the people here in the camp.
Me!
Okay.
This is the key to it.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm going to make
key.
one thing very clear. You stay away from the Oracle, or else I'm going to have to do something that I don't want to do.
But you're a counselor here. What would you do?
Something along the lines of, constricting the life out of you. Just things you don't want to know.
Okay. I wouldn't want that. I am very sorry. I didn't know about your mother or the eyeball.
Get out of my sight.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh man, this is a bad day. Austin, are you home? Oh, he's been busy. Oh, good job. We need to talk. Are you there? Oh, guess he's not home. Must be off on another quest. Getting all the more powerful. Getting trained by one of the best warriors in camp. They don't even know what he's capable of. From dead? What, he's just giving care packages out now? It can't be real. Yeah, looks like these guys have been doing all kinds of hunting. Michael, you home? Yeah, it makes sense that they're off on the quest together. Okay, well, gotta figure out, do I want to go straight to my brother first? Confront him? Or do I tattletale? Do I tell the others to be careful? Or do I try to change his destiny? Well, I guess I'll figure it all out when the time comes. I better get some rest. It's gonna be a long day.